Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So to respect your time, if you are looking for a video where the person's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. Have an order at 17.10. I'm going to change that to. Try to time it up with that blue line up there. I'm doing options, so looking to get a put up there. Okay, looks like it's going to be more so about 1650. And there is a bit of a guessing game with option in terms of what's the price of the option going to be when the price is at the level that you care about. If you have no idea what I mean when I say options, let me know in the comment section. Just put options guide and I'll send you a link to a free class that I put together called The Big Basics of Options. All right, let's do this instead. 1570 now. And it will walk you through and have a lot of this stuff make way more sense as far as the terminology and just the, well, I guess the big basics of things. Okay, so we're at that blue line looking for just a slight little, what I'd call a fake break of that level. Okay, you know what? I want to play pre-market highs, which are 445.80. Yeah, so let's go to 1450. And I really like 1450. Yep, 1450. I like this a lot. Let's see if it can get up to that yellow line. Maybe need to go slightly above it, but I should be right in the ballpark there. So I will pause and I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, maybe approaching 1450. Again, watching for that yellow line. Looking like the price need to go slightly above it. I was close for a second. Well, I'm going to keep it going. There we go. Oh, 1450 was best offer. Come on, a little bit more. In. Get in at 1450. And out for a quick $80. I'm going to change strike prices now. So you'll notice the price of the options change. Again, that is just options lingo. So yes, those got more expensive because that's because I changed strike prices. I'm going to go to 1950 here. And we'll start the process all over again. Actually, I'm going to redo this because we have, let me just make an alert in the chat room there. I do have a private community. So yeah, I'm interested at 446, let's call it 20. So yeah, that might put the entry around 1770. So I'll throw that out there. And I will pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. But starting off the morning up with a quick $80 scalp. Okay, I have an order at 1880 for 2 puts. So it needs to come up a bit more. Nope. So we got to go to 1780 now. I will go ahead and pause. Okay, maybe here I get filled. Nope. So 1710 now. I will go ahead and pause for now. Well, no, I'm going to keep it going here in case we get a move. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 22.50 here. Try 22.20 instead. All right, don't like how it's hesitating, so let's go to 2010. You saw it, well, I don't know if you saw, but if you look back over on the level 2s, you'll see I was on best bid, but I was just sitting there and it was not filling me, so I did not want to risk getting filled and then have it just, you know, snap against me and then potentially have me underwater in a hurry. So I'm now at 2010. I will pause. Have an order at 1980. That was basically the initial move, so let's go to 1910 now. Looking for a put. $18.80 now. I will pause. Have an order at $14.80 for some calls. So let's see if this wants to come down a bit more. Trying to time it up with right around that yellow line. Oh, close, close. Try it again. In. And just had to take $40. Ah, you dirty dog. And then as soon as I changed my mind, hop out, it would have given me the $100 I was looking for. But I gave it time, and if you go back, you'll see that my order was flashing a couple of times. It would not fill me, and at that point, I needed to not take a loss. I didn't need to go and do anything like that, but I did need to accept, okay, I don't think this is as good of an entry point as what I thought it was, and I needed to reassess and just take a smaller gain. So yes, I was going for $100 on that one, only got 40. And yes, I realize in hindsight, I would have been okay, but that's hindsight. That's hindsight. So you're not wrong at all. But as always, just remember the context that you're making that statement in is you do now know that what happened next. Where at the time, I did not know. So, all right. I'm in a winning trade, but it doesn't really feel like a winning trade because I didn't get what I wanted. But, well, if this thing wants to pull back some more, I am now very much so interested. Still got a ways to go, but if this thing can get down around 445.40, that would be fantastic. So I'll pause and I'll keep an eye on it. You know what? I lied. I was going for 15.20 on that. I was just looking, which would have been $80 move. So I was going for 80, only made 40. So I don't want to confuse the math on that. Because yes, now that I think about it, I had an order in it for 15.20. If I was in at 14.80, that's a 40-cent move, which would have been $80. So yes, I was going for 80, but only got the 40. So sorry about that for the confusion, but wanted to clarify. Have an order at 24.50. You know, just come down. All right, well, it's pausing a bit. So let's just play it safe here and go to 23.70. I will pause. Have an order at 22.70. Come on. In. Have my order in at 23 now. It's just one of those days where, I love that entry point, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm thinking, okay, let's just see a nice little bounce off that. Not that it needed to bounce directly off that purple line, but at least somewhat. But nope, moved all the way down through there. Again, did I need to panic out and take a loss? I did not. But did I feel as though I could no longer go for the $100 move? Yeah, I did feel that way. Hence me, just settling for less. Okay, I got to stop talking because maybe there will be another opportunity. But yeah, so that's where the frustration came from. Just why did you have to pull back so far below and then essentially not scare me out in the sense of taking a loss, but scare me out in the sense of, all right, I'm no longer going to go for what I wanted to go for. And I suppose in hindsight, oh yeah, I would have been fine. But again, that's hindsight, and just, yeah, sometimes you'll get those beautiful bounces off those areas, or it just slightly goes below and then goes in your favor. But that was not the case here. So yeah, I got scared out, but I'll take I still made $60 in like 10 seconds. So I don't want to come across like a greedy savage, but I definitely was hoping for more. But all right, I'll pause. So real quick, as an example, what I was talking about just happened. Check that out. Price comes up there, hits that purple line beautifully, just beautifully rejected from it. But there are no guarantees. That does not always happen. And when it doesn't happen, it doesn't mean you freak out. No, but doesn't mean you need to question, okay, is there more strength here than what I thought there was? Then yeah, that is something that needs to be thrown out there as a very realistic possibility. But like I said, there's an example that just happened of exactly what I was hoping would happen on that one trade, but didn't. There's some news out at 3 o'clock, which is right now. So I threw an order out down at 1750, not anywhere close, but just a fishing order to see if this thing, maybe the algos spike it and I can get a fill. But as of right now, not looking like this is one of those news releases. It's like a credit report, consumer credit. So at least as of this very moment, not looking like the market cares that much about it. I'll keep the order out there just in case it all of a sudden cares and snaps down. But yeah, not looking like market cares much about it at all. Okay, I will pause. Well, that's all I have. Was hoping to be up more so around the 250-ish mark, but with those couple trades where I didn't quite get as good of an entry point as I thought they were, so therefore I didn't have to, like I said, take the losses, but just settle for less than what I actually wanted. So I didn't really get my goal today. Not that it's a hardline goal, but it was something where I was trying to piece that together as I slowly scale up. It just didn't happen today, and it's not going to happen when you don't get the right entry points and all that. But still green, so I'll take it. And that's just how trading goes sometimes. You're not always going to get the best of entry points, and you got to just kind of adapt as necessary. But I'll look at things as the glass being half full. I'm glad that I was still able to take profits on all those trades, even though they weren't as big as what my original target was. But that is how it goes. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, if you enjoy the transparency, me not trying to make it seem like it's always, rainbows and butterflies and that every trade is a wild success. So if you just appreciate the realness of this, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, even if it just say, thank you, or I appreciate the raw, or whatever you want to say. But feedback is always appreciated, because these live videos are not easy to make, because it's very hard to have to think for yourself, to enter orders, to analyze while I talk to you and describe what's going on. So like I said, but I'll continue to do them as long as you know you are enjoying. So if you do enjoy, then hit that like button and leave a comment below. So thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.